Okay, this is going to be a really quick video concerning the insulator for the Vickie project. Here we're doing some prep work on the Corian material and just getting it squared up so we can put it on the CNC mill. Now it's on the mill, and we're cutting the inner diameter, which is I think it's a 1-inch diameter. We're going at 8 times speed to try to get through this video quickly. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut the outer perimeter of the insulator. And the insulator mounts next to the hot cap, and there's a gasket in there also. So here we're cutting the outer perimeter, and we're going at 16 times speed because this takes a little while. We got to go down about 3/8 of an inch through this material, and we're moving at 25 inches per minute. And we're taking fairly shallow cuts. We could cut a lot more, I'm sure, but I'm not used to working with Corian, so I was kind of in the dark. But anyway, it's going along okay, no problem. This whole thing takes less than 30 minutes, I think, so it's fairly quick to cut this out. Once we get it cut out, we do have some work to do on it in the lathe. Because we have some work to do on the other side. So in the mill here, in the CNC mill, we only can do one side. Now we're cutting an offset, and it thinks it's cutting a pocket there. So the end mill is changing directions, but basically we're just cutting an offset at one end of the insulator where it mounts to the frame. And the insulator mounts between the hot cap flange and the front frame. We're moving at 8 times speed, and we're doing a depth of cut of 0.010 of an inch, which is not much. Again, it thinks it's cutting a pocket, so it was just the way I set up Kanban to do the job. So it wants to change directions. Done with that. Now we got to change the end mill to a 1/16 of an inch end mill, and we're going to cut some indentations 40 thousandths deep for the bolts, and of which there's 6 of them, and we're going at 8 times speed again, and we'll finish this off on the drill press later. So we're merely starting the holes, so quite easy to finish this off later. After this, we're going to remove it from the sacrificial block, and we're going to move it to the TIG lathe. And I don't show that, but we just cut a small offset on the opposite side where it mounts to the flange, the hot cap flange. And it's just a little dinky offset, only a 32nd of an inch deep. You can see there the offset is not cut yet, so it fits perfectly in the front frame. We don't have any problems there. We just need to mount this in the 3-jaw chuck on the TIG and cut that little dinky offset in the outer perimeter. Again, the insulator mounts to the frame, and it's on the displacer side of the engine. Well, that's going to be the final mounting positions of the three elements once we get the offset cut on the lathe. So we're going to do that now. We're going to cut that little offset there on the lathe. It only takes like 5 minutes to do that. Right around, you can see where I'm pointing there. That's where the offset goes. It's only a 32nd of an inch, and it mounts right inside that flange right there. And that's so that's what we're going to do. And once we've completed that, we'll take another look at the setup. By the way, we finished cutting the offset, so I've gone to round up the parts to put them together to see how they fit. So there they are all together. They all fit perfectly. You can see that. They nice snug fit. So that all bolts together. So we got the holes are already started. So all we got to do is finish up the holes, and I have the bolts already made.